How's everything you wanna know? Keep up everything about sports, so you gon' catch his flow. Never be low. Check it every day, cause he gonna upload. You gonna be happy, cause you call his flow. Talking, he gonna make you even wanna talk. Might even get inspired, take it for a walk. Listen to his voice, yeah, you have a choice. But if you don't listen, you gonna be lost. Catch your attention like Randy Moss. Share it like you really just did a toss. Kick your feet up, enjoy the show like you a boss. He's gonna make you happy so you don't worry. Like and subscribe and join the ride. Not from Alabama, but we stay roll tide. Shows every night, so you better slide. Hit the nutty zone to be on our side. It's the Will Show.
What's going on, people? It's the Will Show. Yours truly, Will I Am, in the building with Will. I hope everybody's had a great hump day. And it is what it is. Y'all know what the deal. If you don't know who I'm with,
The Will Show featuring Will I Am and The Don.
so you ain't gonna say nothing after you do that. After you do that pose,
I know
come on,
it.
bro. Come on, man. You
It did come to me.
you can't get stuck like that, man. Come on, man. Come
I
on, bro.
did.
Come on, man.
What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on? It's the Will Show you tuning in to today, tonight.
Big time,
Woo.
big time, big time. Hope you guys, there's some games that happened last night and today, and some of you guys done had a real crappy 7 days, 6 days, 5 days. Some of you guys have been really bad for you. And I feel for you. I feel for you. It'll get better. It will get better. I'm telling you, it will get better, man. And we're here to make it better. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the Will Show, we definitely gonna get you caught up on some things, hit you with the 1-2s. And then also, reveal the winners of the Will Show's Kentucky High School Football Players of the Week. We're gonna go ahead and reveal that. And after this show is over, 9 o'clock, just stay around. Do what you do.
Might as
The
well.
Don's Fantasy Playbook is going to be on. So, get ready for these, last week for some of you guys. Some of you guys has been done all over if you with me. So, and this league has been over. So I'm just ruining people's stuff. I'm taking people off the wires. I'm going to make you guys win it fair and honest. So it's going to be what it is. It is what it is. So where can you find all our stuff, pretty much 54 Sports Network, everything. We're talking about Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. You don't stop. This everything, man. It is, go find it. It's on Twitch, whatever. We go, you want to listen, like I said, let's go ahead and check us out on, the platforms as far as Apple Music, iHeart, Amazon, all that good stuff, man. It is Spotify. It is what it is. Go ahead and check us out. It is as we go. And thank you for all the sponsors. Mal White Beer Company, 502 Corvette Club, Vinyl Empire. All you guys really appreciate the love. Without a doubt, it is. So we're going to hit the ground running because we're going to cover some things. We're going to cover some things in a good, fast pace. That's how we doing. We're going to do a fast pace for you guys. And let's go ahead and get everybody caught up on the. Let's see. Yeah, this is what today is a signing day. So congratulations to all those kiddos that signed. And it's crazy because transfer portal is rocking and rolling no matter what. So it's harder now. It's really harder for you to get that scholarship offer. It used to be everybody, I want to go D1, I go D1. Their kids are still craving it. But let's go to college. Get somebody to pay for your education free. Right? And then now you get to make some money and all that kind of good stuff. So, that's the joy of it. But my gosh, I mean, for instance, we're not gonna go over everybody who transferred things like that. This is a topic, a hot take on this. It's just amazing that on a day that's really, and they moved it up, as far as early signing period. that you're talking about more transfer portal news than it is these kids that are signing. And it's many a kids who was able to sign today has been on the show. Congratulations to all you guys and everybody who has not been on the show. But everybody who's been on the show, much love from 54 Sports Network. You can look at the library. There's a whole bunch of them that's signed today. And then some people will continue going to be signing throughout the week. But congratulations on that. But this transfer portal is just taking a storm. You go for winning programs. And the crazy thing is that the mayor can talk about this also when he joins us tomorrow. No cap. We'll preview the state championship game. And on Friday, bird's eye view. But the funny thing to me, Don, is that there's not enough spaces on these teams that you have over 1,200 in the portal already. There's not enough spaces. They are actually cut. The mayor said it on the show. They're actually cutting down the spots on these teams. So the grass is not always greener. I mean, you have starters. I'm out. And then you may not even hear from them again. I'm not going to say no names, but I've seen a couple people's names the past couple of days that went in there, and it's like, what are you doing? You started for 2-3 years, dude. Nobody really knows you. What are you doing? And it's crazy to me, dude. When the starters are jumping on good programs, it's got to be strictly money, but goodness gracious. I mean, we never hear him again. Man, what's your thoughts on this transfer portal thing that is this rapid fire, man? It's out of control.
I mean, no doubt it's out of control. Like you said, it changes the perspective of the high school senior now as in how it used to be back in the day at one point, from just gradually, picking up a big class. Now it's gone to most of it with the transfer portal. We picking up that transfer, and then you sorting out your class. So your class ain't as big as it used to be no more. But they're sacrificing for the older. You don't have to train them as much. Yeah, mature. They already know systems. They
Right.
know what it takes, the college life and everything else. So it's like, man. So, but then, like you said, though, you got starters. I mean, key starters, key starting wide receivers and linebackers and even quarterbacks. It's like, hey, I'm jumping ship. I'm out. I ain't taking this no more. And I'm seeing, difference over here than over here. You see some of them that's from the lower programs jumping to the big ones. I
Right.
understand that, but
Right.
doing virtual moves and stuff like that, and people that are undersized at their position that are being played in that position that is getting out there, and you might just find them in transfer portal Lobo, and they just out.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I understand when coaches leave and things like that. Yeah, open up the floodgates. Do what you got to do. And yeah, that can be crippling to a program, but hell, they can go ahead and recruit some people and try to do what they do because most of these coaches take some of the players with them, and y'all know how it goes.
Yeah.
But like you said, Don, you hit it. The high school classes are smaller. I think Louisville sound like 14, I think, today. And Brom said he's good. Normally these classes like 25, 26, 27. And the thing about it is it's opening up because Louisville done had a boatload of people done gone. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. And I understand, especially if you're a running back and you behind that two-headed monster, deuces. You're not seeing nothing. And they still recruiting running backs. Yeah, you done. That's over with. I get that. It's just and then some of these receivers, I get it. Some up, somewhat, the unknown. But you got kids, man, that done played for 3 to 4 different schools.
Right.
I mean, man, and really, when I mean played, I mean you might as well say signed up for them because majority of them ain't playing anyway. They just on somebody's special team, are on the sideline and their feelings hurt. Sometimes the grass is not always greener. That's all I'm saying, for real. And, when you just going over her just because your feelings got hurt. I mean, everything's not a good reason, bro. I mean, I wish we could do that as an adults. I wish we could just say, you know what, at my job, I'm just gonna just transfer over here to this other company because you suck. I'm just gonna go over here because Don, y'all treat him a little bit better than me. I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
over
that's
there.
what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna go over it, right? Y'all ain't even look my way. I'm just gonna transfer portal my ass right over to this other company.
Man, that's like a child with parents living in separate households and want to go back and forth and think the grass is greener over here because they
Right,
see their other people's over here. And when they get there, yeah, it's not as bright as they thought it was. The
right,
lights are not bright. The green is not greening
right.
and everything else. So then they try to make their way back, and we've seen other players do that.
Yeah,
Go back where they came from in that
yeah.
transfer
Or they
portal.
keep
So
going. Or they keep
yeah,
going. They keep going. They go to grandmama's house or somebody else, auntie's house,
right.
because these guys just keep going. And it's like
Yeah.
ridiculous. But hey, congratulations to, like I said, all the high schoolers, and we're gonna see a ton of movement. We got people in the portal already making visits or have dates to make
Yes.
visits. Like,
I seen that.
woo, this is
It's
out of
like,
control.
have they been already talking? Have it already
Oh,
talks have
you
already
already
been in the
know.
works?
That's why everybody got an agent. That's why you see a lot of the stuff that we post, man, it's like per agent. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, like, yeah, they willing to deal it. They willing to deal it, man. And it's, hey, all I gotta say is, all you guys who refuse to get those programs, you better get them. The free ones that they give out or whatever, something hanging out. You better get that first free one, so you know who the hell is on your team and who you cheering for. It may be that player that you detest, and he may be on your team next year or currently or what the hell, because it's out of control, man. But like I said,
It's hard to keep
congratulations.
up. It's
Yeah,
hard to
it's
keep
hard.
up.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I don't even do it, man. It's like it ain't even worth it. It's like, man, this is crazy for real, for real. Let's see what we got next up. No, we talked about that. This one to show to get Don hype. Don got hyped on it.
Wake me up.
Yeah, get him hype on it. Y'all know how that goes. Let's see. Yeah, the top seeds are for the playoffs. You got Oregon, Texas, Penn State, and Notre Dame. And the crazy thing, the way they have it, it's like Penn State and them and Notre Dame is not going to be the fourth seed if it ended. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the conference. So basically, you got Oregon, Texas, Boise State in the building, and SMU as ACC if they win it. So it's still a lot going on. I'm seeing some people that's like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some teams on there like, I didn't even know they was good. Point blank. Indiana hanging on, boy. I hear you Hoosiers is hanging on, boy. Y'all hanging on. And it's probably great that they don't play in the championship game, so they can just stay there, right?
Yeah.
But if you get some of these other kind of upsets, Indiana and Alabama, as they say, as my saying is,
Done.
yeah, you better hope and pray that doesn't happen. But I hope and pray. Arizona State, Alabama, Indiana is like got the voodoo dolls out. Big time. And Alabama, I mean, come on, man. Yeah, that's strictly name, ain't it? That's strictly name, bro. That's strictly name.
You got people hating on them. You got a lot. I've seen coaches hating on Alabama because they put them in that position right there. So,
Yeah. The AD, I put it on the page. The AD for Miami is like, come on, man. Come on. What we doing? Miami, Syracuse did y'all dirty. Like, for real. And then the head coach is like, hey, I took care of you, Dabo.
You didn't need
Yeah, like, okay. So you already know Miami's going to try to murk y'all next year, boy. It's going to be ugly. They're going to try to get 100 points on y'all if they can. But you're not going to have Cam. You're not gonna have
Right.
like for real. Like
Yeah.
you spend all that money on that dude, and he's tough, and you may not get in the playoffs. Wow, ain't that something? How would you feel, man? Because Indiana did basically, even though Louisville didn't pay off a team and have to play them, but basically worked the system. The schedule was garbage, trash, 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 trash,
They ain't played nobody.
trash, and is going to find their way to the college football playoffs. Coach got paid. Like they
Yeah.
may never, ever sniff this. So you better hope. I mean, you better have the voodoo dolls out. Just like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, for real. I mean, in Arizona State, where the hell they come from? Yeah. They up
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 12.
That tells you I didn't pay attention at one point. Get that? Yeah. Arizona State. I see that now. Uh, who? It's like some of these teams, like you said, they took advantage, just like Indiana did, took advantage of their schedule, and they kind of played it out for the first year coach. And I mean, even though who knows what it would have happened if they would have played us at the beginning of the season like they were supposed to, when they made the
Right.
schedules back early in the year or last year or whenever, but it's still, they took advantage of other teams not being as good as they usually are. And then I guess it makes them look good now about them, topping Michigan and Michigan, propelling past Ohio State.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay,
At Ohio
okay.
State.
Yeah,
Ohio
at
State.
Ohio State. So, but
Yeah.
even some of these teams, they gonna look. They trying to. Did I hear? I read something where they going. Hey, are y'all looking at the strength of schedule? Are y'all looking at the other team's strength of
They
schedule?
bet not. They bet not look at Indiana's strength.
they not. They
They
gonna make me skip over that.
They better not look at that scrap because that was garbage. But yeah, you hit it on the head. But end of the day, it's like Ohio State said, yeah, we lost them. Y'all beat them, but we beat y'all. It's like a round robin. The problem is when they went to that no division type stuff. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now you get them the teams you thought was weak is playing these weaker teams, and boom, man, you know what? We maybe can run the table. Oh hell, we got Louisville first game. No, Jeff Brown don't lose to Indiana. Take that off. Take that off, and that was a smart move.
Yeah.
Because you lose that first game, you done. Like you really, because your schedule was not conducive for you to be in the playoffs. Without
They
a doubt.
definitely paid. Look, they definitely paid us off for that. But hey,
Yeah. Hey, do what you do, and it worked out for him. What's
it
up,
did.
D? What's up, D? What's up, Shan? Yeah, it worked out for him big time. I heard you. Do
Hey,
you?
Shannon, before you go, before you're not watching, I need you to knock off my son this week. I need you to knock off my
Hey,
son.
hey, hey.
You helped me out last week, and I need to. It's a whole nother game, really, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, she made me think about it when it popped up. I'm like, oh, hold up now.
Yeah. You crazy. All right, let's go and move right along, man. Let's move right along. Hey, did you think that the Browns Monday Night Football? Did you think I didn't think that the Browns would score 32 points, and I didn't think the Broncos, even though I would say Knicks had been rolling for a while, but 2 pick sixes. So really, he ain't do shit. I mean, his 2 pick sixes, that's 14 points. That's 27 on the offense and the field goal, 2 field goals or whatever. But Jameis, my brother, hey, brother. I'm gonna say this: we have to protect Jameis Winston at all costs. We have to protect him because his speeches and his interviews are off the chain. My guy is, woe is me, from down south, and he brings it every time. And we told you guys before that, we even said it on the Derby City that he may throw for 500, 3, 4, 5.
We did.
And dude went 8 crap. Dude, he was 3 yards away from 500. 4 TDs, 3 interceptions. 2 of them was pick six. As they tried to come back and win the game, he couldn't. He just kept throwing pick sixes and shit. Like, come on. I was like, my gosh. Chubb really didn't do nothing like that. Bo Nix 294, 1 TD and 2 interceptions. I mean, it was all over the place. But I'm gonna tell you, hats off to another Brown and Jerry Jeudy sighting.
Jerry Jeudy.
235, and it's crazy because before we got on the show, he was running crazy already. Like if you went to bet, it was a live bet because he already covered the spread on all that kind of. The dude was on already. But for him to have 235 yards, Elijah Moore 111, they garbage. They 3-9. They 1-5 away from home, but they are entertaining. And Njoku, man, hey, bro, you can't catch a cold, man. He drops more, even though he had 2 TDs. He should have had 100 yards himself, but every time I watch him, he's come on, bro. I don't know what's wrong with him, but hey, man, pray for him. He said, hey, he's praying. He's praying for he's praying for deliverance. Deliverance. Lord have mercy.
Oh God, like you said, he is a jokester. He's an entertainer. Come on. I mean, what he Jameis Winston, like a brother was who his grandparents grew up. I mean, he was brought up through his grandparents. That's what the brother sounds like, though. Like he was raised by grandmama with those,
Yeah, he got sayings left and right. Yeah, sayings left and right, bro. Yeah, he's a special individual. That's all I got to say. He's a special individual, man. You can't go no other way. And he's gonna stay in the league because he have games like it. Like if you take away them pick sixes, I mean they win. I mean dude was actually driving to take the lead, and bloop, there it goes. Then they get the bye back. Well, we down by 9. Okay, well, boop. Near the goal line. Another one, like, God, man, come on, brother. Hey.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. They went from paying $240 million or whatever it was for Mr. Masseuse guy, and now they got Jameis that he's beloved. Like, everybody loves this cat, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might not win, but he's going to put up some crazy numbers. That's what, because he's going to throw that ball, bro. He's going to throw it bad. Sean Payton was like, and he wanted a little extra sauce on Sean Payton, too. He wanted a little extra something on him.
Most definitely.
Yeah, he wanted a little bit something on him. But, hey, God bless you, man. Thank you for making it entertaining. That's all I got to say. You are the guy. You are the guy. Now, for you guys who do not know and should know, Bird's Eye View, that will be earned this Friday at 6. So I will not be really talking about this game, but you gonna have to check us out 6 p.m. so you can hear what I got, because I got a lot to say. So right now, I'm gonna let Don, what caught your eye, what your thoughts on this game, all this kind of stuff, man. The floor is yours.
Oh man, it was a rough one, but the thing about it, you had to go into the game already predicting that we are missing key people. We are missing pieces. I mean, now, as in from we going into the season, and now pieces just dropping right there. We, out of 3 guys right there off the top. Even though people, I'm sure all time, people, I can't stand Casey Pryor, the way he looks, his attitude, the way he does this. But
miss him now, don't
Pryor,
you? Yeah, miss him now.
Casey Pryor brings a certain energy to that team.
Yep.
And regardless what you say, I mean, he's a missing piece and a link that was there beforehand. And we seen just by that game about how much he is missed. And, you got to put on, other guys have got to step up. You've seen some try, but it just wasn't. And then you can't, you got Chucky, And Chucky tries to do so much, but he only can do so much. Also, that when the other guys need to step up. And this game is just like, come on, guys. We got to figure out another formula than just shooting 33s and connecting on 9 of them or whatever it was, because it's no, we got to figure out something different. I mean, it seemed like even at halftime we should have changed up the game plan or changed up the defensive assignments or did something, but it just, no shots was falling. And when no shots are falling, we don't got that body down low. Of course, we knew we was going to be missing that all season, that you just can't pitch down to and like go get a bucket, go get a basket. Chucky can't force the baskets in because he wants to penetrate, but at the same time, teams are collapsing on him. And you can't and when he pitches it back, just like this game, the guys ain't hitting the shots. And that's where I'm looking at now. By just looking at this game, we're going to have several more games like this where if our shots are not falling and we just keep going and the guys are, it's going to get ugly. It just might get ugly several more times, and they got to come up with something else. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you can't. A lot of people you seen where they was fussing about the coaching, fussing about the shots, but they ain't thinking about where we are missing. And that's not the blame, but at the same time, the blame of, hey, the ball wasn't falling, and that's becomes, and Ole Miss did show, hey, they was
Them dudes
handling
gonna be them dudes gonna be 10-8 in their conference.
us.
Part 10-8. But
Yeah,
SEC is tough. SEC
yeah.
is the best conference, bar none. I mean, hell, I was saying in our text group text that pretty much, in that ACC challenge and SEC that they weren't gonna win none.
Yep.
They
Yep.
weren't gonna win none. Well, yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Somebody had a. First of all, I don't know how they ranked number 4. Wow, that's okay, okay.
From them beating Duke.
And Duke is young as hell. Duke is not going to be good. Kind of if you guys paid attention when I talked about, anytime I talk about the Louisville football or basketball, you're not going to see the best product until the end of the season, type stuff like that. So that's even with Kentucky. So to think they fourth line right now, that was preposterous. The first true road game was Clemson, Little John Arena is gonna get you, and they got him. They got him. Rude awakening. And the crazy thing is this: Clemson. It's tough to play down there, and they really they okay team. They weren't no great team. They're okay team. So Kentucky got a few of these coming. A few of these coming. You know what I'm saying? It may not be 20 points blowout, but they got some more losses coming. They just got to hope they gel because to me, they don't have an impact player. Like, to win the tournament, you have to have that guy that is that guy that can change the game, and they don't have that. They don't have that. They just a healthier and bigger body Louisville. That's what they are. And on the Louisville thing, I will say this: you have to change up your whole thing, your offense and defense with 7 players, 8 players if you want to count Frank. You know what I'm saying? We already know he ain't nothing. So you got to change it up. For real. What you thought you was able to do, you can't do that. And now with the Wildcats, you can't give up 20. You can't let a dude have 20 rebounds on you, bro. And the thing about it is, he barely got a double. He got 11 and 20. Dude was shot 4 for 20. Chafin. That dude who Louisville fans is definitely familiar with him because he was getting doubles on Louisville, but not no 20 boards. You got all that. Where the hell? Wait a minute, real quick. Williams, you down there 11, but Carr 6'11. Another Carr and Waterman are twins. They just shooters, bro. They just shooters. It's fraudulent 6'11", 6'10" shooters. Anybody will see it all the damn time. But you can't give up 20 rebounds to one dude, man. That is horrible. And my guy. So I'm watching the game with the icon, and I said, man, that dude with that funny hair, that's got to be that guy to play for Boston College. Sure enough, it was the transfer who did Louisville in 2 years with the funny hair. Yeah, Zachary. Man, that old man went ham, baby. He went ham. Dude looked as old as Bowers does.
Oh, Jake Zachary.
Yeah, man. That hair, bro, he is woof. But he did his thing, man. He did it. Hey, but like I said, I'm the walk away from it saying this is many more losses to come. Many more. Because the SEC conference is a monster. The ones that you think are weak are going to be beating some of these good teams in the SEC when you got to go to their place. It's going to be tough, man. If you can't beat Clemson, who's not that good, yeah, bro. Come on back to reality. Yeah. What's your thoughts on this? I know it's your second favorite team.
Like you said, though, the SEC is going to be one of the dominant teams this year. I mean, the dominant conference. That's like how the ACC used to be so many years back. Was one of the top conferences, and in and out. And years back when the Big East used to be beating up on each team, and how they used to go. I mean, the SEC is going to be beating up on each other, and teams are going to be gaining losses. But you like, God, I thought they was good. Yeah, but day in and day out, you playing tough teams. It's physical, put bodies on you, knocking you down, elbowing you, and everything else. So yeah, Kentucky's going to have to find it just like Louisville, as in who's that guy? Who's that guy that can give it to you, then put in that basket that you can go to? So I'm looking for, several more, but it's going to take time. Both those teams, it's going to take time, gel, work together, and because these are all new, like we all know.
Cut that Louisville talk out. That's a wrap, bro. Well, talk could be for real. I'm just saying this. I'm saying this for all the Louisville fans. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into that shit until I do Friday. But the crazy thing is, Louisville's 3 players that they got injured. 3 of them basically were starters. Yep. I mean, Casey Pryor started. Corin Johnson, 6 man, he could start. Abubakar started. Like, that's different when you lose in 3 stars. Kentucky ain't got them injuries to worry about, and they better knock on wood. Hopefully they don't. But when you lose dudes that are that main card, yeah, bro, it's hard to come back for that. So they just got to just jail and learn, and hope that somebody becomes that guy. The other team on Floyd, they just got to change up their whole philosophy, because what you're trying to do is not going to work. It was hard. It was hard when you did that. You know what I'm saying? It was hard when you did that with healthy players. Now you ain't got that same old Stilo. That's a wrap, bro. Like, for real. Can you do? I mean, for real, the ceilings done changed, bro. Like you gotta hope you get postseason in IT, bro.
Yeah,
for real.
Total different look.
Yeah. So Kentucky just got to jail and do what they need to do, and hopefully they can, do. But like you said, and you said a great point, because my thing is this: it's going to be a team in the SEC that probably has 8 to 9 losses, or let's say 7 to 10 losses, and they probably go to the Final Four. They're going to get hot, and they probably go to the Final Four. And everybody's going to play them like, oh, man, they got all them losses. And that's a team you do not want to play, because they done been through the battles. And it's going to – actually, the SEC reminds me of the Big East, when Louisville was in the Big East, and they had about 9 to 10, 11 teams that was good. And they beat up on each other. And when they got in that tournament, you did not want to play a single one of them. That's why Syracuse was constantly going to the Final Four with 11 losses. And I ain't talking about Carmelo. I'm talking about when we was there. You know what I'm saying? They was still making
Yeah.
them runs. It's just different, man. When you playing competition, and that's what the kiddos need to be playing. The ACC just need to, the great moves that the SEC did is they hired all them well-known coaches. And let's face it, with the NIL, that's football money. Of them donors and stuff, that's football money down at us. You can go get whoever you want. It's different. It ain't like the ACC. ACC ain't got that. You got that. Yeah, you may have one or two donors that whatever, you know what I'm saying, the Big Ten and all that. But all that football money in the SEC, they can get whoever they want, and they got the coaches. They got the best coaches, bar none, in the SEC. Bar none. Every night you walking or facing against somebody who's a hell of a coach.
Right.
You ain't got that in no ACC. You ain't got that in the Big Ten. You ain't got that. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's different. That means the different. Like, you used to your son, you want to play for Don. He knows Don's a hell of a player. He going to get him coached up right. Yeah, bro. It's just different. And you can see it. If you know sports, if you know basketball, you can see it that league is no joke. And Clemson may be the only team that wins in the ACC challenge. And that's a damn shame. If that's the case,
Very true. Very true.
Because the best team in the ACC is supposedly Duke, and they might get their ass waxed tonight against Auburn.
Man, and Auburn's no joke. Auburn's no joke.
Exactly. And you see Alabama taking care of North Carolina, 57-44. Yeah, man, this is totally different. All right, let's see some of the winners, man. Let's see some of the winners, bro. Let's see some of that. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get it cracking with this. All right, let's go. The Real Show Kentucky High School Football Offensive Player of the Week, sponsored by Mile Wide Beer Company, Union County's Jaron Johnson. He did it again. 4 for 4 on passes, 49 yards, 31 carries, 246 yards, 4 TDs. Hey, man, I don't know where he going or where he going to end up. That's a problem, bro. Dude's serious, man. Dude is serious. And hats off to you for winning, and hats off to Union County because they support their people. They support their people because they said, let me run it back one again. Booyah! The Real Show Kentucky High School Defensive Player of the Week, sponsored by Mile Out Beer Company's Union County Jaron Johnson. Not only did he did all that rushing and scoring TDs, my guy had 3 tackles, a half tackle for loss, and 2 interceptions. 2 of them. 2. They couldn't do nothing on him, man. Goodness gracious, he was all over the place. All over the place, man. Yeah. Union County, stand up. Y'all did what y'all had to do. That's for Union County. You guys deserved it because y'all knew the assignment and y'all did what you're supposed to do. And for the other people out there who's thinking, wait a minute. Both polls, the polls are on Facebook and Twitter, you should know by now. Been doing it for a while. Now, this is funny right here. The Real Show Kentucky High School Football Special Team Player of the Week, sponsored by Mile Wide Beer Company. Well, change it up because it ain't it. I'll say it right now. Garrett Augustine. The crazy thing is on this one is that I was looking at the stats, and it looked like it may be my guy's first time kicking. They had another kicker, Madden, that's been kicking. We're back through, you know what I'm saying? But my guy, you deserve it. This is your first time kicking. And I know you're baseball playing all this stuff. 6-point athletes. Hey, congratulations, Garrett Augustine and Cal, because you guys knew the assignment. Y'all voted for him, on Facebook and on X. So, hey, congratulations on that big time. So, hey, do your thing. Hey, it is what it is, man. I said, hold on, man. Let me check this guy. Why is all his pictures like receivers and DBs? And I looked, I said, oh my gosh, I heard you, man. Congratulations to all the winners and everybody who votes for these kids. Everybody who vote for these kids, they deserve it big time. And, don't forget the No Cap Show. We got that popping, so we'll be doing that, and we'll be previewing the state championship games. There's some good games. So you don't want to miss that. We're going to really dive into that and all that good stuff. Don, what you leave the people with?
Oh man, it's man. You know what? I had something sitting on. I don't know, but I had something sitting there and it left me. I'm gonna tell you that. Everybody, hey, just get ready. It's Wednesday, it's Hump Day. Have a good one. Tune in to No Cap tomorrow, and the Birds Eye View Friday. So be ready for a good weekend coming up.
Don't forget 9 o'clock tonight. The Don's Fantasy Playbook. We're going to be rocking and rolling with that, so get ready for that. Get your stuff ready for the fantasy football playoffs, all that kind of good stuff. So
stepping into the playoffs.
Thank you guys for the support. We'll holler at you guys. God bless. See you guys tomorrow, and some of you tonight. We out of here. Peace. It's the what? It's the what? It's the Will Show. It's the Will Show. Only thing I know, only thing for sure. It's the Will Show. It's the Will Show. Tune in every week. He gonna let you know. It's the what? It's the what? It's the Will Show. Only thing I know, only thing for sure. It's the Will Show.
It's the Will Show. How's everything you want to know? Keep up everything about sports, so you gon' catch his flow, never be low. Check it every day, cause he gonna upload. You gonna be happy, cause you call his flow. Talking, he gon' make you even wanna talk. Might even get inspired, take it for a walk. Listen to his voice, yeah, you have a choice. But if you don't listen, you gonna be lost. Catch your attention like Randy Moss. Share it like you really just did a toss. Kick your feet up, enjoy the show like you a boss. He's gonna make you happy, so you don't worry. Like and subscribe and join the ride. Not from Alabama, but we stay roll tide. Shows every night, so you better slide. Hit the nutty zone to be on our side. It's the